Welcome to my League of Legends, not StarCraft, Potato League games. Now, as you can see over here, nobody picked Smite, so we can tell this is already going to be a Potato League game. I am very, very proud to be in Potato League myself. It does allow me to play things that are a little bit not standard, like Sona mid. I personally like to play Sona mid because, well, I started playing the game in Earth. Sona kills people. That's basically why I'm playing this, and I don't really know. Here's a question to the audience, if the audience actually exists. Do you want me to show entire games, or do you want me to show sort of my highlights of the game? Now, being in Potato League, one of the things is that there's a lot of funny things that happen, and they might not be where I kill people, or where I die, or where I participate in large battles. Another thing is that some things might appear funny to other people, whereas they might not appear funny to me. Like, I remember one time my friend Suppish pointed out how I died a couple of seconds after burning flash, and apparently that's funny to him. Now, he's in Diamond, so I can sort of understand how there's a lot of things he knows about this game, which I don't. So, you give me sort of a yay or a no, don't keep recording entire games. So I did go mid, although I feel like in Potato League there are sometimes players who don't know what calling mid means, or even what mid itself means. But it looks like Annie is going to run around like a retard. What do we have on our team? We have Gangplank, we have Garen, we have Tristana and Annie. I think Annie might be a better mid player than me in terms of champion picks, but then again, what determines a good player for a certain lane is not exactly what champion they're playing, but how well they play. And in Potato League, I'm feeling like, well, the players might have a lot of varying skill levels. Is this Earth? No, it's not. I do wish that Earth is back, though. Earth is my favorite mode. And every single year I do take that time, ditch StarCraft, and play League of Legends. Although, at the rate the Legacy of the Void is actually turning out to be, I can assure you that the campaign is going to be great. I've just heard, I don't know if this is true or not, since it's not from official Blizzard sources, but Phoenix might make an appearance. And also the allied co-op, the co-op versus AI mode, seems like it's interesting. It seems like, it might be issuing commands to the computers to fight each other as opposed to participating in the battle themselves. Finally giving the macro style, or sort of the decision making, the strategy part of RTS back to StarCraft, and not about all clicking and bullshit like the garbage game have been. Garbage, Heart of the Swarm. Silly Blizzard. Why is our Lulu mid? So we got a double support mid. I think Lulu is support. Oh, missed that one. I feel like that Lulu's not very good. But then again, neither am I. Shit, what is that Lulu at? He's at 4 CS, so it's actually better than me. At least for this part of the game. So aggro. With perfect temperament. I think I've already lost my chance at sort of dealing that damage. A sublime duet. Ah, I wasted my passive. See, I know I was in Potato League before, but I've also haven't played League of Legends in a while. So there's that happening. Which is why you see the potato style playing right now. I think this Lulu actually is at 8 CS. At least I managed to pick up those. So that's good. Level 3. Now, Lulu is actually a champion that I'm not familiar with, so don't know how well that's going to turn out. It's unfortunate how I don't have enough mana, or I could have probably finished the battle. Now, I don't actually want to go back yet. Don't think any one of us does. That was about the extent of my great plays. So you got that going on there. Now the reason I didn't want to go back is because I didn't have enough money to buy that purple gem. Wow, Lulu revives fast. Now, how exactly did my health get so low and all that? So I'm actually a little bit higher level than that Lulu, which makes me think I can sort of put on the hurt a little bit. A shield protecting me from what? That was a lot of damage. Where did that even come from? I feel like playing against a champion, which I don't know, is a little bit annoying. I don't think I'll get another lucky flash kill. Actually, that Lulu might actually be forced back now. No, no. I don't have enough energy. Ah, shit. Rip, 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 rip. Should have just auto-attacked. Should have just auto-attacked. So we're going 1-1. At least I'm not dying a lot. Well, I am dying a lot, but I'm not dying a lot. So I got that passive up. Now I should be able to come up here. Another flash kill. Let's actually see how the other lanes are doing. I think that Lulu actually might be going back for items. Sitting at 31 and I'm at 14, so I should really pick up the slack. I'm talking about CS. Although that's actually a lot to catch up, so... This is not exactly looking great.
Shall we resolve this dissonance?
So right now I'm at 18 to 31.
An enemy has been slain.
It's only about twice. You know, it's not a big deal.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. A sublime duet.
I don't get where all that damage is coming from.
Slain an enemy.
Had to use my ult there, but that's okay. I mean, I feel like one ult for one kill is pretty much worth it, because ults are sort of meant to kill people. It might be used for initiation at the higher level, but my ult right now is used to kill people.
With perfect tempo.
I think right now attacking the minions might be a good idea, because that does sort of push the wave back into the turret, so that when Lulu returns, she will not be able to get those kills. I think I'm dead. I think I'm dead. I'm dead. Yeah. Well, the use of an ult is, of course, for killing people. I also have this mana potion, which I didn't use. I was kind of surprised as to how much damage that Lulu was actually dishing out.
Slain. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Well, actually, the enemy came back, so I'm not missing anymore. Oh well. Seems like our team is doing well. I really need to pick up on the Slack CS. Right now it's 46 to 33, so I've caught up a little bit, but it's still not great. Oh, that ability actually hurts. So got that going on. I think I can actually do another flash ult. That was depressing. Managed to not get the kill, even with the ult. And right now I'm sort of out of mana, so I can probably use this. Which would have been better if used, you know, earlier. So I actually can't afford jack shit right now. That's kind of unfortunate. Sort of went back to base for no apparent reason. Can't afford this. Nope, nope, can't afford anything.
From my mind to yours.
So I know I just wasted my passive ability there, but I feel like that's okay. I am still trying to catch up on the creep. On the creep spread. Seems like other lanes are doing well. We all know money is good. So my ult is back up, so that's good. That means I can make a move sometime soon. I do have the mana pool.
With perfect tempo. Your team has destroyed. You have slain an enemy.
Okay, so that attack actually didn't do shit, or at least my attempt to CS didn't actually do shit. I don't actually think that that'll make much of a difference in the long run. I'm sitting at 48, so Lulu has 61. Tanking a little bit of damage. I've actually never really been out CS by people, because one of the things that I pride myself in being good at is CS. At least in Potato League. So I don't really know what's happening here. Now, when I go back, should I get a Sheen or should I get something else? You know what? We're getting a Sheen. Sheens are good. Which means we're also dirt poor and can't afford anything again. It's a little bit unfortunate. Now the good thing about the Sheen is that my Q does trigger it.
With perfect tempo.
I just wasted the passive there, but that's okay. So the Lulu's actually gone to bot. Kind of dangerous, I guess. I probably should have signaled that. But really, I'm not in here to win.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
It's all about having fun in Potato League. I feel like if I was trying to win, I might be able to make it to silver, gold. But that's not a thing. So I'm gonna put the ward down there to sort of keep an eye on the Lulu returning. Apparently lots of death. That's what's happening right now. I think Lulu's actually coming back. Which means I should continue the attack! Oh, that's actually an ally teleporting in right now. It's the Trist. That attack didn't actually do shit. You know, normally I have a good grasp on the range of my abilities. So I don't know why that one itself didn't actually do shit.
Accelerated movement, I concur. An enemy has been slain.
So who's actually got a lot of kills on this team? I actually don't want to bother checking.
With perfect symmetry.
Well, I managed to block that with my shield, so that's good. I'm actually over leveling the Lulu. Somehow that does a lot of damage. The Gangplank is coming in, I do see that. Now that ult actually was supposed to miss. It just happened that the Lulu just sort of ran into it again, so that's fortunate. But I feel like I shouldn't think that, oh, I did a super good job with that ult there, but I actually didn't. I sort of screwed up. Well, I do see someone teleporting in. There's actually a lot of people moving in right now, so I should really back off. There's people moving in the bush. There's another one over there. There's the big fat dude who's the tank. Probably kill the Garen. There's an Ashe, a Garen, and also a Nautilus, the big fat dude. I'm kind of regretting using my ult on that Lulu right now. Teleport is not up. I'm sitting at 200 mana. So sort of a wasted ability. I really should just stop using my heal. Okay, so my ult is almost up again. And I think at that point we can sort of start attacking into them. I think that was a little bit ballsy of me to try and get that third kill, but you know, when I play this game, I have fun. I don't care how many times I die, I just care how many times I kill people. And right now we're doing a very, very good job at that. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab the Lich Bane, which will allow me to deal a little bit more damage, or actually a lot more damage, because it scales off of ability power, I think, as opposed to a standard attacks. Now that's actually, I think Trist is on that, so I don't actually need to go clear that. Now, knowing how fast I can clear a wave, it'll probably take a year and a half. So me being there is not actually important. I'll slowly be working on the gold. emphasis on the slowly. As in, as slow as a Slower Lord off creep. I mean, a Slower Queen off creep. A Slower Lord is actually not any more slow than normal off creep. So there is this Annie here, which is kind of, I guess, getting rid of my experience. I think the Annie is gonna go away now. So we do see people are sort of grouping up more, and this is basically the time that I hate because it makes it difficult for me to get any kills. Lulu's probably still my main target, or maybe Ashe. So I managed to kill that off pretty easily. Lulu's probably going for me now. Somehow getting an assist on that. Topping off the health. I don't exactly like running into things. As soon as my speed is back up, I feel like I should be able to pick up this kill rather easily. So that's good that I managed to pick that shit up. Building up quite a lot of gold. Can I actually afford a purple book? Yes, I can. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the ward down here, and I'm going to teleport back for the purple book. I'm actually not hiding in the bush because I am a Potato League player. So I got the book. What I can work on next is either hat or staff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna teleport here. Are people actually building defense here? One thing I check is items, and the other thing I check is their actual stat themselves. Looks like this Garen's running a 40 magic resist. This Lulu's running 30. So I'm thinking I won't be needing any magic resist or a magic penetration. I think the boots themselves will be plenty. I don't exactly want to chase that. I feel like overextending is the bane of many, many players. Speaking as someone who plays StarCraft, I have lost many an army because I overextended. And I feel like this game is not that much different. The only difference is if you overextend and fuck up, you'll lose absolutely everything. So there seems to be an enemy there, Trinomir. Garen's there, and so is Lulu. So right now we have two enemies that are not accounted for. Actually, one just showed up right now. There's the Ashe. So Ashe died. So I think I actually butchered that battle a little bit. I don't exactly know what happened. I was pretty much just mashing buttons, waiting for an opportunity that will allow me to kill someone, and then just right-clicking them. That's basically one of the reasons why I like playing Sona. She's very, very, at least in my opinion, when playing in a sort of more active role, she's just very much based on positioning and determining when is the right time to use her abilities. Now she does have one offensive ability, which makes it much, much more difficult than a standard damaging champion to actually kill people. So you have to put in a little bit more thought as to when you put in your spells. Now the good thing about this is that playing Sona mid all the time puts my MMR at a good spot for playing Sona mid, and not like an actual damaging champion. That means I get to play my style the way I like it, and not be like, oh, this is the meta, I have to stick to the meta because I'm in Paper League, and the meta matters in Paper League. Okay, so I think I can actually take that on. So Lulu, I actually drop a ward so that people don't sneak up. In the bush. I do hate that Lulu's slow. Now their other members of their team should be moving in now. Seems like Lulu's going at 88 and I'm going 85 in terms of CS, so at least I've caught up in that somewhat. I really should be using my Q more to harass. Oh yeah, another thing I'm talking about, how you should be careful, is that it takes a lot of spells to charge up your Q. Right now it takes 2 additional casts, which could also be Qs, but it could be something else. So that just makes you think a little bit more before using your abilities. And that's basically what I like about... coming from a StarCraft player, that's what I like about these games. I like talking about positioning, I like talking about like not clicking. And I like 1v1s, which you can't really get in this game. Right now I'm going 9-2, which is good. Actually, take a look at the Ashe. Is that Ashe here? No, the Ashe ran back. A little bit depressing. Is it depressing or is it not depressing? I feel like the Ashe needs to be a little bit lower for me to actually do something about it. Ah, shit. Well, I wasted my flash. Ah, shit. This has happened before. That's Lulu teleporting in. We should get their shit out of there.
An enemy has been slain.
What exactly did I waste my ult on? Okay, so this thing has some magic resist. Actually, more magic resist than a standard defense. It's a little bit strange. Let's see the items. Total biscuits. It might be this item giving the magic resist. I'm not exactly familiar with this. That's the great thing about Paper League. Now, League of Legends is a game that I can't take seriously because there's a lack of 1v1s. So basically playing it for pure fun, I find this game to be much, much better than StarCraft. Still a lot of defense there. Should probably go get the Ashe. Actually that Ashe has a Lulu beside it. I might just go clear top's wave. Because that seems like a lot of free gold. Yeah, it's a lot of free gold. So I'll just go ahead and clear that. Now, the purple staff will help me clear wave a lot faster, but I feel like the purple staff is one of the last items I get. I just like other things better. Like, for a large AP item, I usually like to get the hat. For damage, it's just because I like Lich Bane so much better. It does allow me to sort of put my passive to better use. That's actually a lot of people. It's actually an Annie. The Annie is not really doing that well. Oh shit. Yay! Now get the shit out of there. That makes me feel very, very much like a Phoenix. Just run in, shoot some things while moving, and then run away. Although it is basically the definition of douchebaggy play in StarCraft, and it looks like we didn't actually have to kill this. So that concludes my game. Comment if you want any more of these. Comment on how you want me to change these, because these games are pretty much just me dicking around in Potato League. So feel free to make any suggestions you want. Oh wait, that requires me to have viewers first.